Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, July 28, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Kansas City Royals vs New York Yankees. Our team pick is New York Yankees minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Royals will have Brady Singer on the hill on Thursday. Singer was outstanding in his latest effort, conceding 2 runs, 1 earned, in 6 innings pitched against the Rays, resulting in a no decision in a game the Royals won. The young right-hander is in a groove, allowing 2 or fewer runs in 3 out of his last 4 outings, and features a 3.82 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP, accompanied by a 4.3 record in 77.2 innings pitched. Singer has squandered 7 runs in 7 career innings against the Yankees. Jameson Taillon will take the mound for the 20th time of the season. Taillon exited after allowing 2 runs on 4 hits in 2.2 innings against the Orioles last weekend, resulting in another no decision in a game the Yankees won. The veteran right-hander is struggling right now, posting a 6.63 ERA this month, and enters with a 3.93 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP, accompanied by a 10-2 record in 103 innings of work. Taillon has shut down the Royals, limiting them to only 2 runs in 19.1 career innings. The Yankees rarely lose at home, featuring a stunning 37-12 record this season. They issued a sweep against the Royals in the first series, outscoring them by a wide 21-6 margin. The New York Bats will shine against Brady Singer, who has surrendered 7 runs in his 7.1 career innings against the Yankees. Furthermore, this is an excellent spot for Yankees starter Jameson Taillon to rebound with a strong outing. The veteran has dominated the Royals in his career, conceding 2 runs, 1 earned, in 19.1 innings. Taillon is also much better at Yankee Stadium, where he is sporting a 3.49 ERA, complemented by a 6-1 record. Our total pick is over the total, and here is why. Both starting pitchers are not looked at as doing well, and both Holloway and Ashcraft are not top-of-the-line starters at this point in their careers. Getting the runner to score from third base with less than 2 outs is critical, as sacrifice flies add a lot of runs. Miami is tied for 14th in the majors with 25 sac flies, while Cincinnati is tied for 17th with 24 sac flies this year. Both bullpens have been struggling this year, as the Marlins are 17th in the majors with a 4.01 bullpen ERA, while the Reds are dead last in the sport with a 5.20 reliever ERA so far. Go with the OVER and NBSP to hit, as it seems to be the better play. Philadelphia Phillies vs Pittsburgh Pirates. Our team pick is Phillies minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. Philadelphia is now just 0.5 games out of an NL wildcard spot after taking 2 of 3 from the red-hot Braves, including a complete team performance in the rubber game on Wednesday. Alec Boehm, Odubel Herrera and JT Realmuto all had RBI singles as part of a 5-run fifth, while Boehm later added an RBI double. Kyle Gibson picked up the win with 6 innings of 2-run ball, allowing 4 hits and 2 walks, while striking out 4. Derek Hull recorded a multi-hit game to help the Phillies' offense. It's another long summer in Pittsburgh as a rebuilding Pirate squad continued to struggle, plating just 4 runs in the 2-game series against the Cubs. Pittsburgh trailed 3-0 in the first inning of Tuesday's series finale, and a 2-run long ball by Oneil Cruz in the 7th wasn't enough for a rally. Bryce Wilson took the loss, allowing 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 2 in 6 innings of work. Kevin Newman and Kebrian Hayes both recorded doubles as the Pirates only had 4 hits all afternoon. The Pirates have been scrappy at times this year, but aren't playing their best baseball right now, and now get a very difficult matchup on Thursday. Wheeler has been one of the best pitchers in the league for the 2nd straight year, and this bad Pittsburgh offense won't be able to do enough to keep up. Pittsburgh has a woeful 84 WRC+ for the season to rank 3rd worst in the majors, and just traded one of its better hitters in Daniel Vogelbach, with more deals possibly on the way. Wheeler should have no trouble handling the Pirates, as his advanced stats like a 68 FIP and 21.5 KBB% are among the best of the best. Thompson is going to struggle to match zeros with Wheeler, as he only has a 131 ERA 114 FIP for the season. With an elite pitcher going up against a terrible opposing offense, the Phillies have valuable odds on the run line here. Our total pick is over 7.5 runs. And here is why. The Philadelphia Phillies are in a fight for their playoff lives as they sit third in the NL East and are battling the Cardinals and Giants for that last wildcard spot in the NL. They came into this series having just faced division rival Atlanta, who they took 2 of 3 from, including a 7-2 win on Wednesday. Kyle Gibson got the win, allowing 2 runs in 6 innings. JT Realmuto and Alex Bohm paced the offense with 2 hits and 2 RBI each. The Phillies average 4.61 runs per game, which is 7th in the major leagues. They rank 15th in baseball in team batting average, 6th in home runs, and 7th in slugging percentage. Kyle Schwarber has filled the power void left by the injured Bryce Harper, as he is batting .203 and leads the National League with 31 home runs, with 60 RBIs. Rhys Hoskins is hitting .242 with 19 homers and 45 RBIs. The Pittsburgh Pirates come into this series against their state rivals on a 3-game losing streak, having lost 1 to the Marlins and 2 to the Cubs. The Pirates have fallen to 40-58 and are 4th in the NL Central, 2 games up on the Reds and a half game behind the Cubs. The Pirates average just 3.58 runs per game, which is 28th in the major leagues. They are 29th in baseball in team batting average, 15th in home runs, and 28th in slugging percentage. Among the few bright spots is Brian Reynolds, who is hitting .254 with 15 homers and 32 RBIs. Also, Kebrian Hayes is hitting .251 with 4 homers and 28 RBIs, with 40 runs scored. Detroit Tigers vs Toronto Blue Jays. Our team pick is Detroit for the win. And here is why. Detroit has been among the worst teams in the MLB this season, but the Tigers are trying to be productive during the second half. They got off to a slow start after the All-Star break, losing 3 straight games following a win over Oakland last Thursday. Detroit was able to bounce back with its series win over San Diego earlier this week, including Wednesday's 4-3 victory in the rubber match. The Tigers will now be on the road for a 7-game trip that concludes at Minnesota next week. They are in 4th place in the American League Central, trailing the Twins by 12.5 games. The Tigers are also 13 games back of the final AL wild card spot. Toronto has been playing excellent baseball since the end of the first half of the season. The Blue Jays opened the second half with a 3-game sweep at Boston, including a 28-5 win in their first game back. While they can't be expected to score 20-plus runs on a weekly basis, the Blue Jays have been the best defensive team in the majors. They are hitting at a .268 clip, which is the best average in baseball. Toronto also ranks 5th among all clubs in home runs this season, hitting 127 long balls. The Blue Jays are still double-digit games behind the Yankees in the AL East, but they are holding on to the top AL wild card spot. There are often spots to take advantage of teams who might be dealing with injury concerns, which is the case in this game. Not only is Kikuchi returning from a neck injury, but he really struggled prior to that issue. He had a 7.99 ERA in his 7 starts prior to hitting the 15-day injured list, so I do not have high hopes for him in this outing. Detroit might not have a strong lineup, but it is certainly capable of putting some runs on the board if Kikuchi's struggles continue. The Tigers are also getting a favorable price as road underdogs, making them an attractive betting option on Thursday. Our total pick is over the total, and here is why. It has been a lost season for the Tigers, who have not found their rhythm at really any point so far this season. Despite an active offseason that included the high-profile signing of JV Baez, Detroit ranks dead last, averaging just 3.23 runs per game. They rank 29th with a woeful .622 team ops and have hit just 59 total home runs, 30th. As they don't hit for power and have not been able to manufacture runs, the pitching faces tremendous pressure on a nightly basis. 39-year-old Iron Man Miguel Cabrera leads the team with a .287 batting average. The Blue Jays have been on a torrid offensive pace of late. Prior to getting silenced on Wednesday, that had been averaging a stunning 9.7 runs per game over the 7 contests prior. This included dropping 28 runs on Boston back in 7/20 seconds. The Jays rank 3rd in the league, averaging 4.93 runs per game. They own a league-best .268 batting average and have slugged the 5th most home runs with 127. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads the team with 21 home runs and 62 RBIs. These offenses are on opposite ends of the spectrum, with Toronto ranking inside the top 3 in runs scored and Detroit ranked at the bottom. The Blue Jays have been scorching hot of late, averaging over 9 runs per game in their last 8. This coincides with a rough run for Tiger pitching, which has yielded 6 runs per game over their last 5 contests. Look for Alexander and a series of Tiger pitching to struggle once again against one of the league's premier offenses. The over is 5-2 in the Jays' last 7 and 7-1-1 in Detroit's last 9. Expect to see some runs here.